Hey everybody, you ready to play some Hearthstone? It's Zomniac The Hearthstone Noob.
Welcome back to Zomniac The Hearthstone Noob. This is episode 12, and we're going to head back into the arena. Hopefully, we get a much better... Let's pay for it. Purchase complete. Okay. Yeah, we go with Jaina because it's just...
Prevail.
Yes, it will, Jaina, because you are freaking awesome. And everybody's taking you. Wow! Right away we get a legendary. Hogger is so tough. Crow Magnus, though? Crow Magus? I think we get the Crow Magus. I really do. I think we get Crow Magus because he's a big burly minion. And, well, you know, it's a good card. It's a good card to draw. Although Hogger is tough, man. Hogger can turn a tide. It really can. Especially if you can coin this out on turn 5. Or, you know, he's really good in Ramp Druid decks. But we'll see. We'll see what Arena Value has to say about our first legendary. Probably only legendary, by the way, too. Well, I'm not sure I agree with this, but Arena Value says to take Trogzor. I'm going to double check. Yeah, you know what? Let's go with Trogzor. It just is a tough minion. Arcane Intellect, we need some card draw probably. Stranglethorn Tiger, though, he's one of the better beasts in the game. Puddle Stomper, I'm not sure. I think we get a Stranglethorn Tiger. Boy, I couldn't have been more wrong, and I think it's because it's an early round that we get the Puddle Stomper. It was an absolute toss-up between the Arcane Intellect and the Stranglethorn Tiger. Those were both 70, and the Puddle Stomper ended up being 80. So, Unstable Ghoul, still a bad taunt. Bad taunt. Bad taunt. Chillwind Yeti, yes. I think we get Chillwind Yeti. Murloc Raider, still the horrible card. By far, Chillwind Yeti. Polymorph, yes. Ice Barrier, okay. Ogre Magi, the best spell damage card. Or one of the best spell damage cards in the game. I think we get a Polymorph, though. That's my opinion. Yeah, wow. We're getting some high value cards. Polymorph, by far. Raid Leader, Earthen Forest Bring Earth. Oh my God. Raid Leader, Earthen Ring Farseer, and Nightblade. I swear I haven't been drinking. I swear. Nightblade can be good. It could have been really good in our deck that one time we got the. Remember we got that the Warlock down to 1, and we didn't have any finisher. That could be a good situation for that. Raid Leader, he's okay. He's not great. Earthen Ring Farseer, there's not a lot of healing in a mage deck, so we might get the Earthen Ring Farseer, though I am not sure. Yeah, wow, by far the Earthen Ring Farseer. Raging Worgen, Ice Barrier, Flame Strike, yes, Flame Strike all the way. High value cards. Man, this one was just shy of 100 for Flame Strike. Water Elemental, yes. Mana Worm, probably. Sorcerer's Apprentice, if this thing survives, it can be tough. Wow, this is a tough one. I think we get a Mana Worm for our curve. That's what I think. I don't... although we might get a Water Elemental. I don't know. These might all be ranked mediocre or good. This might be the first round where we don't get something that's 70 or better. In rank, anyway. Wow, okay, I was not only wrong about... Oh, no, I think I did say we get a Water Elemental, but I was wrong about the rankings. These are all really good cards. 70s for these two, but 90 something for the Water Elemental. Lord of the Arena sucks. I mean, it's a good taunt. It's a good taunt, but I don't know about our deck having a Lord of the Arena in our deck. Murloc Raider is the suck-ass card. It's probably in the teens. Snow Chugger, we probably get that for early freeze. Okay, this was the above average round. Nothing was higher than 51, and Snow Chugger was D1. Wow. Wow. Not only do we get a legendary, but we also get an epic. Spellbender is the mage's version of the Noble Sacrifice. But it only works on spells. The Wii Spell Stopper, this can be really good. I mean, it's like a Sun Fury Protector, except that the adjacent minions become untargetable. Pyroblast, though, that is a tough card. And if we get spell damage and Pyroblast, if we have spell damage on the board, this can be even more damage. I don't know. I think we get the Pyroblast because it's just a good, tough card. But I could be wrong. We might get a Wii Spell Stopper. The Spellbender, it's not one of the greatest secrets in the game. Spell Stopper, though, is a pretty good minion. I mean, just for the stats alone, yeah, it's only 2/5, but still. She's got a lot of health. She's kind of a burly little gnome. I don't know about this one. I really don't. This is interesting. Wow, yeah, okay. So Pyroblast was ranked excellent. Oh, what the hell? We get a Goblin Blast Mage. No question. Light Warden doesn't help us. Arcane Golem, it's a good charge minion, but it's got a big drawback. I think we get the Goblin Blast Mage. For a rare, yeah, Goblin Blast Mage. Well, it was only ranked good, but it's 60 level good, and Goblin Blast Mage is our winner. We got a Snow Chugger, so that could possibly come into play. Spectral Knight, yes. Arcane Explosion, it'd be great if it was deal 1 damage to all minions and draw a card, you know, like Fan of Knives is. For the Corehound's still one of the worst beasts. I think we get a Spectral Knight. Yeah, no question, Spectral Knight. It's just a tough card and can't be targeted. Great. Scarlet Crusader, Mana Worm, and Chillwind Yeti. I think we get another Chillwind Yeti. Although we might get a Mana Worm because of our curve. Our curve is looking kind of wonky here. It really is. It's looking pretty off. So I think we get a Mana Worm or a Chillwind Yeti. It's one of the two. Wow, okay, this is going to be one of the tougher... you know what? It's not tough for me. It is an absolute toss-up between the Scarlet Crusader and the Chillwind Yeti. But to me, to have 2 Chillwind Yetis in my deck is much more valuable than to have a Scarlet Crusader that's at best a target of focus, a focus target. And what I mean by focus target is these are the minions that look tough, and they are in some respects. I mean, you could easily get 6 damage out of this card before it dies. You could easily get more than that out of this card before it dies. If the shield holds, it can go forever. But she's real squishy. And what I mean by focus is that your opponent sees this on the board and they immediately think, how do I get rid of it? That's the kind of card. These are both pull focus cards. The Mana Worm does the same thing. The only difference is they're swapped. Divine Shield is probably better than the get 1 attack every time you cast a spell. Although this on turn 1, or this on turn 1 with another 1-drop and the coin works really well. Or turn 2 and this thing survives turn 1, you drop the coin if you've got turn 2, or if you go second, then you'll get the coin, and the coin acts as a spell. So you throw out the coin, and now you've got a 3 cost minion that you can drop on turn 3, and you've beefed this thing up to 2 tack. So then it becomes a 2/3 for 1, with the coin being a 0 cost, and then you can drop your 3-drop on turn 2. So this thing can be really tough, but I think that Chillwind Yeti is just a tougher minion. I mean, it's a 4/5 for 4. The vanilla test kills it. It kills the vanilla test. Because it'd be a great minion. It'd be a great card, 4/4 for 4, but it's a 4/5. And, it's a big burly minion. Flame Strike, another one? Yes, absolutely. I think we get another Flame Strike out of this one. Gurabashi Berserker is okay. Silver Moon Guardian's probably one of the better Divine Shield minions, but it is hard to get around that cost, But I think we get another Flame Strike out of this one. Another pretty good round, but Flame Strike was absolutely high. Not as high as the other one. Wow, okay. Pardon me. Another rare. This is interesting. Goblin Sapper, 2 situational. Lil Exorcist, again, another situational card. The Flame Walker synergizes well with a mage deck. It just does. You're going to be casting spells. You just are. You're going to be casting spells. And I think the Flame Walker is what we get. That's what I think. Again, sorry about the bikes outside. God damn it. I sincerely apologize, Mr. Flame Waker. It's Flame Waker, not Flame Walker. Although you could see my confusion. He is walking on flames in his picture. He beat out the Lil Exorcist and the Goblin Sapper easily. Flame Waker. Frost Elemental, yes. Ice Barrier, maybe we get a secret this turn, but and Reckless Rocketeer, that charge is tough. That is a good charge, but I think we get the Frost Elemental. We don't have any 6-drops. I think it's between these two, I really do. Okay, this was another one of those rounds where it was like, they're all good, but not great. Except for Ice Barrier, it was below average. But Frost Elemental beat the charge. Polymorph, yes. Well, I think we get a Polymorph this time. Bloodsail Raider doesn't synergize at all. Frostwolf Warlord might. It might. But you have to have minions on the board, and the Frostwolf Warlord is much better served in the Paladin deck. It just is. And to a lesser extent in the Druid decks, where you can, put out a lot of little minions. I think we get I think we get a second Polymorph this turn. Wow, yeah, okay, it was a little closer than I thought, but Polymorph barely beat out the Frostwolf Warlord. Whoa! Another epic. Do we get another Pyroblast out of this turn? Out of this round? I don't think so. I think, I'm all stuffed up and hiccupy and coffee and all kinds of weirdness. So I apologize for all the sounds, the natural sounds that my body is making right now. Wow, I don't know what we get here. Pyroblast, but it might not rank as high as this one we got before. To have 2 in our hand almost guarantees that we draw it sometime. Doesn't guarantee, but it does reduce the odds of drawing a Pyroblast in a game. So maybe we get it for that. And I have to apologize because there's obviously some drunk assholes outside yelling really loud. So if you hear that I apologize profusely. Echo of Medivh is... that can be a really good card if you have minions on the board. I mean, it really could. I don't know what we get here. I really don't. So let's go over to Arena Value and check it out. Wow, okay. So of these being rares, these are all above average, meaning that they're in the 60s. And the weird thing is that we've got Echo of Medivh and Pyroblast both ranked 65. We Spellstopper just slightly behind them. So it's a complete toss-up between Pyroblast and Echo of Medivh. We've got a huge curve here on 4, but I really like the idea of having Echo of Medivh on the in my deck. I don't know. The thing about Pyroblast, though, is to have a second one in our deck. Yeah, it takes up a slot, yes, but it also increases our chances of drawing it. So, do we get another Pyroblast? I'd really hate to not take it and then wish we had. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think we take another Pyroblast. Whoa! What are we doing today? We're getting a ton... Well, this is going to be the shit... this is absolutely the shit round of our draft. Doomsayer, we could throw that on the board if we're in trouble. But this is another one of those focus cards, meaning that it's going to get dealt with. And with it having 0 attack, it doesn't take away from the opponent's board at all. So if you drop this on a board where the opponent has a full board, it's going to get dealt with. You know, it's going to. Unless you can throw this down and Frost Nova, there's just very little chance that Doomsayer is going to do anything. The Murloc War Leader, yeah, it's got some synergy with our Puddle Stomper, but that's the only Murloc we have in our deck. Spellbender is a good secret. So I don't know. I really don't know. This is kind of weird. I think we get a Doomsayer just because of the possibility of it being useful. But, and, I don't know. No, and I really don't know what we get here. I really don't. We might get the Murloc War Leader just because it passes the vanilla test and it might synergize with our Puddle Stomper. But we'll see. Yeah, it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be as far as the round. I mean, the Murloc War Leader came out ahead quite a bit. It was 69, dude. Frostbolt, yes, absolutely. Arcane Explosion's still shit, except unless you're going up against a Paladin that has a full board of Silverhand Recruits just before he quartermasters it. I remember the last time I tried to come up with the name of that card, and I couldn't. And it's the Quartermaster. He's the one that buffs, you know, all the Silverhand Recruits into 3/3s from 1/1s. Arcane Explosion can work wonders against Paladins in that case. Raging Worgen, yeah, in a mage deck you could ping it. If it survives, you could ping it, and then it suddenly becomes a 3/2 with Wind Fury, so you could actually get 6 damage out of this card. But I think we get a Frostbolt because it synergizes with some of our it synergizes with some of our spell cards. Don't we have something that don't we have? Maybe we don't. Maybe we never picked that up. Yeah, we did. Apparently, we didn't pick it up. I thought we had something that synergized with casting spells, but I guess not. So, well, we have something that synergizes with the opponent casting spells, but we don't have anything that synergizes with us casting spells. So, but I think we still get the Frostbolt. It's a great 2-cost 3 damage card, and it can freeze a minion. So you could actually use this against something big that's going to have battle stance next turn. Yeah, wow. Okay, so between the Raging Worgen and the Frostbolt is 87. The Raging Worgen was 80. We go with the Frostbolt. Another rare. This is ridiculous. Maybe it's just our day today. Oh, and it's not. Yeah, it's a rare. Are we getting another rare? This is ridiculous. I mean, we got. Yeah, we've got. Let's see. We've got Flame Walker, Flame Waker. We've got Murloc. Oh no, that's a. Yeah, Flame Waker. We've got one rare, one epic, another rare. So we got two rares and an epic. Two rares, an epic, a legendary, and two more epics. We're going to get... So we've got two rares, three epics, and a legendary. We're going to get another epic. And this time, I think we get... Ancient Watcher doesn't do anything in our deck. We can't do anything with it. We don't have a silence that can... we can throw against it to make it attack, because the only way that you can get this to attack is to silence it. Because you got to get rid of this, can't attack. Kirintor Mage. This might be a bad round for a rare, because we don't really have... I mean, the Bloodsail Corsair might be good in our deck in case we come up against somebody who has just used one of their... if they've got a 2 durability weapon, we could throw this down. And it can remove a durability from their weapon. So effectively, this becomes an Acidic Swamp Ooze. But only in that case. Kirintor Mage wholly depends on whether or not we have secrets in our hand. And we do not have any secrets at all. So I don't know. I mean, Ancient Watcher is really situational. We don't have a Sun Fury Protector. We don't have a Defender of Argus. So, yikes. Yeah, the only other way that this can be useful is if you can taunt it up. We don't have any way of getting the Rusty Horn, and even that would be situational. So... I mean, that's random to get that spare part. So the Ancient Watcher is kind of a dead card in our hand so far. Kirintor Mage the same way. Bloodsail Corsair is the only one that has any value, I think. But we'll see, because we're still only 2/3 of the way through the draft. The next 10 cards could synergize with some of these. Well, I didn't even think to... value the vanilla aspect of these cards. Ancient Watcher can't even attack, so it's a dead card on the board if we don't have anything to synergize with it. Bloodsail Corsair is only a 1/2 for 1. The Kirintor Mage is the one that passes the vanilla test and then some. Even if we don't use the secret, this is still a tough minion. So that's the one, of course, that arena value puts the most value on, and by far too. It's in the 80s, so we take that. Arcane Intellect, draw cards. Draconid Crusher, good vanilla card. It's just a good vanilla card, even if you don't get the synergy with the game. Even if you aren't able to buff it up to 9/9. Flame Cannon, though, oh god, so tough. So I think this is going to be one of those rounds that's kind of a toss-up between the three, but I could be completely wrong. Flame Cannon could be the one that's very valuable. Although we don't have a lot of card draw in our deck, so we might get Arcane Intellect this turn. Well, arena value is valuing our minions over our spells, because apparently we have more spells in our hand than we have minions, so we go with the Draconid Crusher. Darkscale Healer, yes please. It's a good heal. To all friendly minions, good. Magma Rager is still shit. Unless you can bubble it, or, I mean, oh man, especially if you can bubble it, or Wind Fury it, or if it were in a priest deck, you could buff up its stats on a turn. Arcane Missiles, we don't have any 1-drops, so maybe we get an Arcane Missiles this turn. Although I think for the minions, if arena value is valuing minions over spells at this point, because we have quite a bit of spells in our hand, but not a lot of minions, we get a Dark Scale Healer over the Magma Rager. If it's valuing the spells, then we absolutely get Arcane Missiles. Because it's just Arcane Missiles is a good one drop. It just is. Especially on an empty board, you get 3 damage right off the bat. In a situation where you're going up against a bunch of 1 health minions on the board, it'll ping those guys off real easily. Okay, so apparently Arena Value says that we are very close between minions and spells. And at this point, Dark Scale Healer is beating the Arcane Missiles by 3 points, which is outside of, it's 1 point outside of the statistical anomaly, or the, what do they call that? They call it the, margin of error. That's what it's called. It's outside the margin of error by 1 point. Meaning that if this was 62 and 60, then it would be a statistical toss-up. But it's not. It's 63-60. Which means that we could do with some more minions. And especially a minion that can heal our board if we need it. Booty Bay Bodyguard, great taunt. Undertaker, that doesn't synergize with anything that we have in our hand. Yet, if we get a Mechanical Yeti, it could. And I think we do get a Mechanical Yeti, but we don't get an Undertaker, and we don't get a Booty Bay Bodyguard. Because we don't really need taunts as a mage. We really don't. Well, we are well on our way to having one of the highest ranked decks ever. Mechanical Yeti came in at 90 points. Mirror Image, shit. Mirror Entity, yes. Another Polymorph, yes. I think between these two, we might get a Mirror Entity, and the reason why we might is because we've got the Kirin Tor Mage. We already have 2 Polymorphs. We don't need another one. I think we get a Mirror Entity this turn. And even if we don't, I think I'd take it anyway. Wow, okay, so I guess the Kirin Tor Mage is going to have to wait for another... Do we get another Flame Strike, or do we get a Silverhand Knight? Because a Wisp is a nothing. I think we get a Silverhand Knight. I think we do. I think we've got enough Flame Strikes. I think a Silverhand Knight is just tough. Yeah, it's a Silverhand Knight, and it's probably mainly because of our curve, but also because Flame Strike, we just got enough of those. We really do. Stormwind Knight for a charge, Water Elemental, or Grimscale Oracle. Maybe we get a Grimscale Oracle because of our War Master or War Leader. Maybe. But I think it's a toss-up of the 4 costs. I really do. I think it's a toss-up of the 4 costs here. Although we don't have a 1-drop, and we really desperately need one, and we only have 5 more cards we have only 5 more rounds to get some 1-drops here. So I don't know. I think it's going to be the Stormwind Knight for the charge. I think we've got maybe no. You know what? The Water Elemental though. Oh, this one's a tough one. I'm not sure. Wow, I should have just stuck with my gut, and it's the Water Elemental by far. Fireball, yes. I don't even have to think about it. It's a Fireball. Easily. Although, at this point, we are looking at having not very many minions in our hand versus spells, and we might get a Raging Worgen this turn. Sorcerer's Apprentice passes the vanilla test. Oh, we might get this just because we have so many spells in our hand. In our deck, I mean. I don't know. Ooh, and that makes for a turn 9 Pyroblast. Wow. If it survives. I don't know. Yeah. Spell Synergy says get the Sorcerer's Apprentice. Of course. Oh, Stone Skin Gargoyle is okay, but it's just okay. Stone Skin Gargoyle is better if you have in a priest deck, I believe, with a Northshire Cleric on the board, because you get automatic card draw out of this sucker. If the Cleric survives. Ogre Brute, that's just 50% chance to attack the wrong enemy. He's still attacking an enemy. And it's a 4/4 for 3. He's still attacking an enemy. So 50% chance is a pretty good one. Raging Worgen, though. Maybe we get the Raging Worgen this turn, but I think we get an Ogre Brute just because of the stats, man. Yeah, absolutely. The Ogre Brute beats out the Raging. Oh, wow, another rare. How is this possible? Illuminator. We don't have any secrets. But its stats are clean. Its stats are pretty decent. Master Swordsmith. This is a focus pulling card. But you're going to get +1 attack if you drop this on the board that has other minions. You just are. I think we get a Ravenhold. I don't know if we get the... You know what? Because of our curve, I don't think we get a Ravenhold Assassin. I think we get an Illuminator. This is a tough one because we did have a big swing with a whole mess of cards that have high ranks. And now we're slowly getting down to there's very little rank in some of these cards. So I don't know. Wow, okay, I did not value the Ravenhold Assassin high enough. It beat out the Illuminator just a little bit. And I think that's because why have the Illuminator if you don't have any secrets? Another rare. This is amazing. Blade Master would be better in a priest deck. Demolisher is okay with mech synergy. I think we get an Argent Commander, and it'll make our curve better, I think. Yeah, Argent Commander. And that's our deck, folks. And it's a pretty damn high-ranking deck, actually, even with some of the last turn mediocrity that we got. We got a Frostbolt for early removal if we need it. Puddle Stomper is a good 3/2. It's just a good solid 3/2. Snow Chugger for a freeze minion. It's a good freeze minion. And Mech Synergy. I don't know that we really need it, but... we do need it because we have Blast Mage. Sorcerer's Apprentice for lower spell cost. Earthen Ring Farseer for a quick heal. Flame Waker, which I called the Flame Walker. Sorry, buddy. It's good spell synergy. Okay, this is the spell synergy. Here we go. Deals 2 damage when we cast a spell. So Kirin Mage. We don't have any secrets, so it's just a 4/3 for 3. Murloc War Leader. We don't have. We only have a Puddle Stomper, so this could be very situational with the Puddle Stomper, but it's a good 3/3 for 3. Ogre Brute, great card. It's a 4/4 for 3 with a minor drawback. I really think the 50% chance to attack the wrong minion is a good drawback when you go for a taunt and he decides, I don't want to attack the taunt, and he goes for face. Polymorph, we got 3 of them. We can do so much with 3 polymorphs. Couple of Chillwind Yetis for big beefy dudes. Excuse me. We got a Goblin Blast Mage that may synergize with our Snow Chugger, and it may not. Mechanical Yeti. Yeah, synergizes with our Blast Mage. Water Elemental. We got a couple of, and it might pop out a spare part. That would be awesome. We got a couple of Water Elementals for big freeze minions. It's just a bigger cousin to the mech version there. We got a Darkscale Healer to heal up our minions and us if we need it. Silverhand Knight to pop out a Squire, so it's a token card, so it's a good token card too. Spectral Knight can't be targeted, so it's a good, can't be removed by spells, has to be removed by minions. Argent Commander for a good charge. I mean, he's a charge that could survive. Dragon King Crusher, he's just a good 6/6 for 6, but could be an even better 9/9 for 6. It depends on the health of the opponent. Frost Elemental, another Freezy Freeze minion, and a big one at that. He's a 5/5 for 6. We got a couple of Flame Strikes for good board removal. And what else do we have? Oh, yes. I think we have a couple other really good cards down here, like a Ravenholt's Assassin for a minion that is going to probably survive to use his 7 attack. A Trogzor the Earthinator, a good 7-drop, a great 7-drop, I should say, stopping your opponent from casting spells. And we have a couple of Pyroblasts. I can't believe that we got that many rares and epics and a legendary in this deck. It's amazing to me. I mean, this is one of the higher ranking decks that we've done. It's not as high as the 2313 that we got for the one the one rogue deck that we had. But this is up there. We might actually get... I'm going to go check the actual ranking, and I'll be right back. Okay, so the ranking officially is 2264 for this deck. So I will stop the recording here so that we can split up and possibly not cause any recording issues when we go into play. And I will get up and stretch, take a little break, and come right back to play this pretty decent deck, I think. Wholly depends on how I play it. If I'm noobish about it, it may be horrible. But if I'm not, it could be great. It could be really great, man. I'll see you guys in a second. And it will be just a second for the gameplay. Let's not dilly-dally. Let's get right into it, shall we? Episode 12. Let's get in there and blast some shit up, shall we? I hope you didn't hear that. Never anything other than that.
Jaina versus Uther. I will fight with honor.
You asked for it.
Well, are we going to wish that we had gotten our Arcane Blast or Arcane Explosion? Probably not. Let's get rid of the 5, 7, 7. Keep the Flame Waker. Why not? Who knows if we need the Flame Waker? Oh, man. We're going to have a really tough time if we draw nothing but our high-cost stuff. You know? Yeah. Can't do much on this turn. And we're not getting any spells either, so...
Reporting for duty.
Let's ping that guy off and go for the next turn. I want a clean board every time.
What's happening?
Point out the polymorph on him. I hated to do that because we could have got synergy with our Flame Waker, you know? But, what are you going to do? We're a mage. We have to get some big shit on the board soon. And I think we're going to. I think we get Chill and Yeti out there.
Job's done.
Yeah. Because that takes care of this dude easily, unless he's got some other ideas. And we can get a Flame Waker and a Snow Chugger out next turn. Let me put out our Snow Chugger, our Flame Waker. And we absolutely take out that dude. And if the Snow Chugger survives, which it won't, but if the Snow Chugger survives, we can put out our Blast Mage next turn. That's okay. That's funny. You
Wanna blow something up?
Oh, great. Oh, that couldn't have gone any better. Wow.
Reporting for duty.
So yeah, the Goblin Blast Mage at this point is great. And we do Flame Waker into him. We do Snow Chugger into him. And ping off that dude. And we've got a clean board with a 5-4 and a 2-1 on our board. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Yeah, we're down in health, but so what? So what? Oh, draw some cards. Why don't we? Thank you. That's going to be taken out by the Flame Waker. Sure. Easily. Oh, maybe not. Oh, Trogzor. 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 Do we put... Yeah, we have to put out Trogzor, don't we? Let's put out Trogzor. Go for face. That gets us our 5 damage to his face, and now he's got to think about taking the Cold Light Oracle and using it. Excuse me. Ooh. Oh, we're on our way to getting a 9/9 Crusher here. Yeah, Because what can we do? We can... let's see. If we do that, we've got 6. So what do we have with 6? What do we have with 6?
What to do?
What does Flame Strike do? Flame Strike does 4 damage. So let's... What does Flame Strike do? Like, I don't know. Well, this is what we do. We ping off his shield. We do that, definitely. We then put out our our water elemental. And we go for face. Now he has to take out the Earthinator with his tank. It would have been nice to draw one of our other of our 3 polymorphs. And now we can ping this guy off, unless he's got a shielding dude, which he very well might have. Wow, they're yelling outside. They're just yelling like it's, you know, like it's fun.
Reporting for duty.
Maybe we Argent Commander. Let's see. What do we do here? We could... yeah, let's Frost Elemental this. Ping off that dude. Go for face. And hope he doesn't drop a weapon. Hope he doesn't drop a weapon. Because he could drop a weapon. Or more heals. Where's our polymorph? We really need our yeah. Well, polymorph would be great too. But pyroblast would be even better.
I wonder. Reporting for duty.
Coghammer. Now we really need our polymorph. Flame Strike leaves us with only 3. So, how do we handle this? We ping off. Freeze him. Then we can drop. We can drop our Ogre Brute. That'd be great.
Time.
And this guy.
Job's done.
Yeah, there we go. That'll work. Now let's hope he decides with his Coghammer. I'm going to take out the Frost Elemental. Because everything on his board right now is in Flame Strike range. And no, he goes for face. Okay. There you go. What else you got? Let's hope nothing big.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, so we polymorph him. Go for face and hope it hits the... Well, maybe we do Guardian of Kings first. No. Yeah. Nope. Oh. And we absolutely do the charge.
To Northrend! Victory or death! Job's done.
And we got a time rewinder so we could...
Did someone say bomb?
Got Flame Strike so we can still take out anything that has 4 health or less. So we put out our, well, we Flame Strike, right? Do we Flame Strike? Or we put out a...
I wonder.
Let's see, what do we do? Yeah, we Flame Strike now. Because we can Flame Strike next turn too. We can put out our Murloc War Leader.
Job's done.
And unless he wants to take 4 to the face, which he very well might.
Not on my watch. Reporting for duty.
Well, here's where we Flame Strike again. We go for face. Maybe it hits his... There we go. And because it did that, we can... Oh, Murloc... If the Murloc Puddle Stomper... Well, we ping him off. And go ahead and hit his face again. And we wait. Maybe he takes out the Murloc War Leader, maybe he doesn't.
You gotta be kidding me!
Reporting for duty.
Well, I hate to do this, but maybe we Pyroblast the Merc. How do we win this?
I wonder.
We have to Pyroblast the Merc.
Not good, not good.
And we have to hit him.
Trogzor. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
We really need our Darkscale healer at this point.
We have many secrets.
Well played.
And we time rewind this guy. Might as well.
Job's done. Reporting for duty.
We really have to survive here. So we put out the Draconid Crusher. We go ahead and take him out. How do we don't win. We don't win. We don't win. Well played.
Well played.
There's nothing we can do. So we lose to a paladin, and we get our first loss. We could save it before he could do anything. That's awesome. Unfortunately, we didn't pull any of our new our other polymorphs, and we really needed them. Really needed the polymorphs, but we were able to stave off some attacks by using our pyroblasts when we did. I really hate using them against minions, but
Jaina versus Anduin.
The light shall bring victory.
You asked for it.
if it's the difference between life and death, you choose life. And we're going to get rid of our 4-drops here because we'll never get to play them. Puddle Stomper, turn 2 would be really good. Greetings.
Hello.
Job's done.
Can't do anything turn 1.
Is someone injured?
Oh, Earthen Ring Farseeter would have been really nice. Snow Chugger? No. Puddle Stomper? No. Snow Chugger.
Job's done.
Put out a Snow Chugger. Kirin Mage next turn. Frozen, so it can't do any damage. So we put out the Kirin Mage.
We have many secrets.
Freeze him. That's good.
Job's done.
I got 2 frozen minions. He can't do any attacking with him. Oh, polymorph or blast mage? I think we polymorph. Go ahead and
Well played.
take out his take out that. Keep freezing him, sure. Even though he doesn't have any weapons he can't hit us with. Emperor Cobra. Okay. This is the perfect time for the Blast Mage.
Well played.
Go ahead and take that out. Go ahead and hit his face.
Job's done.
The Kirin Mage. We got sheep for.
I've got a huge.
There goes that. And we can. Puddle Stomper. No, you know what? No, we go for the damage. Yeah, go for the damage and get board presence. Make them come to us. Remember that mantra when you're running a hunter? Well, there comes the Steely Steals. Let's guess he's stolen a polymorph or flame strike, even worse. Well, shit, we can't do much of anything here. So we go ahead and ping, hit, and might as well Earthen Ring Farseer us.
Job's done.
That gives us more board presence. Let me guess he's got a Flame Strike for his turn 7.
For the
Nope, a Spectral Knight. That's fine. We can't polymorph, but we can absolutely... We can absolutely go around him. And win the game. Win the game because we pulled our 3 damage at the right time. That's awesome that that happened. I mean, come on. So we're 1 for 1 on our 2200 plus ranked deck. That Paladin was a bad beat. I really hated the fact that we could never get ahead. We should have put the Draconid Crusher out at a time. That's just that would have been a focus puller.
Jaina versus Rexa.
Let the hunt begin.
Wow.
asked for it.
Okay, we got nothing. We keep the Water Elemental, get rid of the higher cost stuff, and hope we draw our lower cost stuff, because if we don't, we could be playing from behind, and it looks like we're going to be playing from behind. Because the Hunter rarely gets a face Hunter,
Do you need a blessing?
but let's ruin his day. He's probably thinking, "Oh, that was a good one drop. Damn it." He's got his very bullshit. We can only ping face, so we'll do that. He's got a 3 drop. That 3 damage is going to hurt. It's going to hurt this time, and we can't do anything about it. It's a dragon. It's not a beast. So he's going to get 5 damage right off the bat. Can't polymorph him. That sucks. But we can... we can flame Linker. And he can get another 5 damage on us right away. And that's not what he was out there for. That's not what he was out there for. But that's okay. Wait a minute. Polymorph him. Get rid of that. Wow. And we're hurting already. Pyroblast does nothing for us, but Water Elemental. Yeah, we're in trouble here. We're in trouble here. We'll put out our Kirintor Mage.
Many secrets.
Hit his face.
Job's done.
If he's smart, he keeps going face. That's, you know, the way it goes.
I'll put it on your tab.
Can't play it again this turn. Wow, we're really hurting here. But we can do this.
For Dalaran.
Which saves us for a little bit. A little bit. But we are hurting. We are hurting. So... We put out our Trogzor. And we go for face.
Job's done.
Now he's got to take out one of the two with something.
I let the dogs out.
And this is where we put out both our water elementals. And we can only do one of two things.
Victory!
Well played. Hallucinating time!
Yeah, we lose. We lose. Good day, sir. Unfortunately, the hunter is pretty tough against the mage if you don't have early draw, so we're going to concede right away so he can't get the...
Trogzor!
And we didn't get the concede in fast enough. Wow, for such a high-ranked deck, we are getting not very good here. We're 2 for 1. We need some not very good players. Oh, and my knees are starting to hurt again. All of a sudden. Oh. It's a lot of pain in my knees. A lot of pain in my knees. In my knees, I got some pains. Oh, Lord, of my pains. Hey, and I just realized that we've got 900 gold, which is an even.
Jaina versus Valera.
Watch your back.
You asked for it.
It's an even number of plays in, or an even number of runs in Arena. Oh, sorry about this. I'm resituating myself so that I'm not in so much pain. I'm going to double check that I am not muted. And we are going to get rid of all of this. Maybe keep polymorph just in case. Just in case. Keep the polymorph just in case, and we get nothing. Ogre Brute's not bad. But what are we gonna do with the Ogre Brute? I mean, we can't do anything. If he doesn't have turn 1, that'd be great. Because we don't have a turn 1 either. Still don't have a turn 1, so we end our turn and hope for the best. Because we can coin out Ogre Brute, and then we've got nothing on turn 3. I'm debating whether or not to go for face right away or keep it for when he draws poison, deadly poison, or no, he's going to go for face. Okay. Unless we draw 2, we did not draw 2 drops. So, yeah, we got to get something on the board. So we'll put a Brute out. Hope we get something for turn 3. Hope we get something for turn 3, because we're going to be in trouble if we don't.
I wonder.
I don't understand that. Sorcerer's Apprentice is not bad. Because now he has to use his Perdition's Blade to go after the Sorcerer's Apprentice, probably. Unless he's got some other... unless he drew something that can take out the Ogre Brute. Or he's been holding on to
So many options.
Backstab. I think he's thinking about backstabbing and then Perdition Blading my Ogre Brute. Or maybe he's got an... even if he has Assassinate, he can't use it. Blade Fury. And we Water Elemental.
Me smash you.
We might win this one just out of principle. Not out of principle. We might win this one just because he's playing poorly. He's not getting what he wants in his hand. He doesn't have a lot of minions, it looks like, and it's turn 5 already. So
Dingo. Yeah.
that's a perfect chance for Polymorph, which we will do. Yeah, Polymorph right now is best. Wow, an early... Wow. That was a little early in my opinion. But we go for 2 for 2, so... That was a little early in my opinion. You never know when things can turn around. You never know, and it's never a good idea to concede in Arena unless you know you're dead.
Jaina versus Uther.
I will fight with honor.
You asked for it.
Wow, we can never catch a break, can we? Let's get rid of Trogzor. Let's get rid of everything and hope for the best. We're against another Paladin, which can be bad. We didn't draw shit. Ogre Brute only helps us on turn 3. We don't have the coin, so we can't really do much of anything. So we'll say greetings.
Hello.
And
Thank you.
shoot with... That's the only thing we can do. We have no 2-drop, so... I don't know where our Snow Chugger is. We only have 1, but that's okay. So, what do we do here? We put out our Ogre Brute and hope for the best. And if he's smart, he hits the Brute with his... Well, okay. Go for face, sure. And Polymorph at this time, I think, is premature, so we'll put out our water. No. Ping off the shield. Go for face. There we go. We do that. That's what we do. Yeah, we're leaving 2 on the board, but we're not playing anything else. There goes the hammer. And damn it. Not much we could have done about that, but Silverhand Recruit, or the Silverhand Knight at this point is not bad, which we shall do.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
That gives us some board presence. Gives us some board presence. Now we polymorph. Or we don't. This would be a good time for the charge.
Victory!
You insist.
No, he survives because we used the shield, but he might not survive this round.
Reporting for duty.
Wow. What can we do? Flame Walker or Flame Waker? Polymorph him.
If you insist.
Job's done.
Now he's gotta have some kind of heal in his hand, because he wouldn't be playing the way he's playing
To my command.
without it.
Reporting for duty.
We need a spell. Flame Strike right now isn't so bad. Go ahead and sacrifice that
You
dude.
insist.
Job's done.
Now, here comes the heal. I guarantee the heal is coming. Guardian of Kings.
Get back, you scurvy dogs!
Salty Dog. Okay. Puddle Stopper. That's interesting. Well, we could do... Well, we definitely do this. And we definitely do that. And go ahead and put out the Dark Scale Healer. And we can put out our Water Elemental.
Job's done.
Now we got something we can freeze on the board. Or we got something we can attack with a freeze on the board. He's got to heal. He's got to heal.
I got the best deals anywhere!
Well, we polymorph him. Oh, there goes that. And put out the Chillwind Yeti. Go ahead and take this guy out. Ping this. Hit him. And we've got... The Flamewaker did some work for us.
To Northrend.
What is he going to run into that? Oh, Blessing of Kings. Nice. But you can only take out one. So what is it going to be? And I win anyway. Thanks for playing.
Where shall I strike?
I should have given him a well played, because that was an interesting play against that Flamewaker. Man, that guy couldn't have come at a better time, and I don't think I could have played it any better. I'll watch it back again, of course, but I don't think I could have played that any better. That Flamewaker came at just the right time. I mean, it would have been better if the Flamewaker would have hit when I polymorphed the one. It would have been better if he would have hit both of the minions, you know, but he didn't, and that was okay. We still ended up winning. Can't be too upset.
Jaina versus Jaina.
Mirror match.
You asked for it.
Gonna be tough.
My magic will tear you apart.
Well, we got a 2-drop. That's good. We'll get rid of just about everything else. Oh, there's another. Oh, we got an early draw, so we're pretty good. We're doing pretty good here. Although I could be completely wrong, you know. I mean, I could be completely wrong here. It all depends on what kind of play he does. CCC. That's an interesting name in Arena. Those early losses really did us a number. We're down 2. We cannot survive another loss. Mana Worm is bad. It's very bad. But we have the coin. And of course we're going to coin out a Puddle Stomper.
Job's done.
We could have coined out the Frostbolt, but I want to save that in case he goes for face with the I mean, what else could he have except a Frostbolt? So we go ahead and take out Trogzor, Frostbolt him, and now we've got a clean board, but unfortunately we've got a clean board with him sitting at 3 and us sitting at 2, and he can definitely put something out. We're down 1.
I wonder.
But I think we ruined his play just a little bit. Because I think an Ogre Brood on the next turn is not a bad idea. Oh, Flame Waker would be good right now, but I think if we put the Flame Waker out, that's going to get hit by the Spider Tank and this, probably. So we put out Brute. Put out the Brute, or do we put out the Flame Waker? Or do we put out an Earthen Ring Farseer? No. We put out the Brute.
Job's done.
Yeah, that's what we do. We put out the Brute. We can polymorph next turn if we have to. At best, we clear out the Spider Tank with a ping, and we get the turn back. At worst, he goes for face and throws out another minion, and we can do nothing about it. He sure is taking his sweet bippy time. Sweet bippy time! Like sleepy time tea, but oops, excuse me. So he's gonna go for face. Oh no, he's gonna go. Oh, interesting. 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 So, what do we do here? Yeah, is right. So we definitely polymorph 1. Go for face, and if it...
Job's done.
Oh, that's good. That's fine. Because now the ooze, he can use the ooze against, he can use the ooze. He can use the ooze against the brute. Or he can decide to go for face. And if he does go for face, then I've got the Earthen Ring Farseer to heal up the brute.
I wonder.
Well, wonder quicker, because I'm getting a little impatient with your slow gameplay here. CCC. If that is your real name. Don't play anything. Don't play anything. Go all the way down. Don't play anything. Excellent. Excellent. So we put out Earthen Ring Farseer.
Are open. Me smash you. Job's done.
Time runs out on me.
Don't play anything. We might have a disconnect or a rage disconnected, a rage quit. Oh, we polymorph that guy too. Ping. Go for face.
Job's done.
I wonder.
If we draw our Snow Chugger next turn, it's Snow Chugger, Goblin, Blast Mage. If we don't, we put out our Flame Waker, Ping. If it's anything we could take care of with Flame Strike, we might Flame Strike. If he throws out a bunch of minions, it's on turn 7. But they all have to be 4 health or less. And I can't think of a whole bunch he can throw down on turn 7.
Time runs out on me.
That gets... That has... well, that'll do it. Snow Chugger. Blast Mage.
Of course. Job's done.
I don't think he was expecting that. Hate to Flame Strike on turn 8, but we will if it's something we have to do.
What to do?
We already used our Frostbolt, so that's not going to synergize well at all with... Yeah, Flame Strike this turn is not a bad idea. We've got Flame Waker, Mechanical Yeti next turn.
My eyes
Frostbolt.
are open.
Give me something good.
Yeah, icky.
Excellent. So what do we do here?
What to do? What to do?
Well, we Flame Waker.
I serve the Fire Lord.
Chillin' Yeti.
Give me a big hug.
Go for face.
Job's done.
Because he can only take out one thing as far as I know.
It's time for a little blood.
Yeah, he's taking out the Flame Waker. And that's game.
Well played.
And that's game. Even if we didn't have our Flame Waker, we still had him next turn. If he didn't take out something. And he didn't take out something. So we are 4 for 2. Let's go again. And I keep hitting the mic. I'm very sorry about that. I keep hitting the mic. I keep thumping the mic. I'm laying down right now to try to take some pressure off my knees. So it's getting a little laid back.
Jaina versus Anduin. The light shall bring victory.
You asked for it.
Okay, depends on. We gotta get rid of our Pyro Blast. We gotta get rid of our big cost stuff. Hopefully good. We got a polymorph. That's good. Can't do much, so we end our turn. I hate that we're going first. We lose our first turn. Tempo is a lot of arena. Tempo is huge in arena, and what do we have for turn 3? We don't have anything for turn 3. Hopefully we get something for turn 3.
Powering up. Portals online.
Well, we go for face. Because I can't imagine what a priest has as far as mech. But he might have something, and if he does, we just polymorph it. Why not?
Intensification commencing.
Maybe Wind Furied. And that's okay. So we can put out our Water Elemental.
Job's done.
And we still have him on health. Although his hero power can heal him up. Oh, this is a perfect polymorph turn. So we shall do that. Polymorph, take that out.
The damned stand ready.
And we put out our... Oh, we do. Argent Commander.
Victory! Jet.
And get rid of that guy right away. And whatever he puts out now, if it's not a charge, we can freeze it. Which we shall do. Put out.
Victory, Jet.
What you looking at?
And just wait for our polymorph. Flame Waker is not a bad idea this turn, although Frost Elemental is good. And Chillwind Yeti. And we take care of
Victory, Jet.
nope. We'll go for face.
Job's done.
Because he can only go so much for face with us.
Not quite what was planned.
Nope. We Flame Waker.
I serve the Fire Lord.
We polymorph him. And we go for face.
Job's done.
He's got 12 on board. Flame Strike right now would be really good. But we don't have Flame Strike, so we put him out.
Blackwing.
And we put out our Mechanical Yeti. And we keep going for face. And hope we get a hope we get a Pyroblast. Crossbolting him is not a bad idea. Give me something good. Time Rewinder is awesome. Flame Strike right now would be really good, but we don't get it. So we Silverhand Knight.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
Yep. And we Spectral Knight.
For the Lich King!
Job's done.
And we hope for our we got our Pyroblast right now would be great. He's going for our minions instead of going for face. And that's a bad idea. It's a bad idea. He should have gone for face. And he didn't. Oh, let's see. Frostbolt. We're just playing to our Pyroblast right now. We need a Pyroblast, and we need it now. Any of our Pyroblasts would be good.
Medic!
And we polymorph the biggest dude. Ping him off. Play to our Pyroblast. Play
Wanna
to...
blow something up?
Play to our Pyroblast. And there it is.
Well played.
Job's done.
But he's got us. So we lose. Good day, sir.
Not quite what was planned.
My shield
Not
for
quite what
Argus.
was planned.
Yeah, well, we needed our Power Blast one turn earlier and we didn't get it. So we got we went 4 for 3. That's not bad. It's not great. It's not bad. I know I say that every time we go 4 for 3, but give us 3 good ones. 60 gold. Oh, a card and a pack. That'll get DE'd, disenchanted. So let's go into our pack and open our pack, and hopefully we get something really good.
Rare.
That's a shitty rare. All of this is going to get disenchanted, including the Perdition's Blade. Oh, maybe not. No, Perdition's Blade. We didn't have a Perdition's Blade, apparently. Yeah. So now that's our second one. So we've got 2 of them now. This guy. This is the guy I was really thinking about. Crafting, because he looks tough. He's just tough. Yeah. Well, that's the end of episode 12 of Zomniac The Hearthstone Noob. I hope you guys enjoyed this arena run. Maybe we'll break our record one of these days, but not tonight. And I think that's it for me tonight. I think I will bid you a fond farewell. And here's hoping that your hearths are as warm as your hearts.